Let's get her done. Oh yeah, top of the 6th. I gave up 1 hit, dude.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for
Talk
joining
about
us.
some bullshit.
We're in the 6th and nobody out. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit.
Overhand curve. Middle outside.
Oh, that's just out.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low outside.
1-2 now. Swings through that one. It's
Got
a
him.
strikeout.
To be down for the
Circle
count.
change. Low outside.
I believe on my way.
Yeah.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
I need to have someone warming up in the bullpen right now.
And a swing and a miss there.
Fastball. Low inside.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's
No,
2
he
in a
counts
row.
it.
Perez not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now.
Thank you, guys.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that.
Thank you, Derek.
KC down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and look at those numbers. In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's one down.
That pitch is right down the middle, bro. Wait, that's 2 of them right down the middle. Oh, my bad.
Can't bring it in, and the no-no is no more. And the tying run is on base.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Pereira takes a ball as he stands
That's
in
on
for
me,
the
boys.
second time.
I forgot I was playing my Astros series. I don't know why I swung at that.
Clips the corner, and the count 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. In the air, right field. Meisner coming on, and that'll do it. Another inning. Back at right field. We go to the top of the 7th. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field.
Players we could have on this
team.
team.
The catch, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a foul ball.
I'll be going on my way.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
And a ground ball to first. And foul ball.
Curve. Low middle.
This may be his last inning unless he gives up a hit.
Battling here
Jesus,
as he fouls it
Jonathan.
away.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Damn it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
That was too close.
Pretty close, but it wasn't.
Oh.
Still one challenge left for them.
Low inside.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Sinker. Low middle.
Massey in the box again. Takes the strike. 2 down, nobody on. You're in the top half of inning number 7.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the bottom of the 7th.
Right, next
Down
up,
to
Kyle
White
Teal.
Sox catcher Kyle Teal.
No.
Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. John Schreiber, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ursig also throwing. Line drive, base hit.
Thank God.
And that puts the tying run
That's our
on
second
base.
hit. That's my real
Only
first
2
real
hits
hit.
allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. His righty-lefty splits there.
No.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
No.
And
No.
there's a ball. Andrew Benintendi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Sliced hard, but foul
Wait on
down the
that.
left side.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And that's through there for a strike. And a full count now.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That was too close to take.
Outside ball 4. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
In there at the knees. 0-1. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike.
Oh.
The call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Two aboard with one out. Austin Hayes will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
In the air, center field. Isbell under this one. That's out number 2. That misses. And that is ball 1. Strike on the inside corner. That one ripped, but foul.
103, man. I wonder who made it. That was you, sportsman.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I might legitimately lose this game 1-0.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh
Hard
my
hit,
god.
right side. Throws to first in time. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Meisner leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. 0 for 3 in this one.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
It's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Shane Smith gives way. And he's in line for the loss, but I think they'll be very happy with the way he threw the ball. Back after a quick break. The White Sox going with a new arm, Mike Vassell.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers
Oh.
are really solid, so they feel
Astros
great
won
about handing the ball over to him.
66,
Barely
96.
a
Yeah,
hair
that
out
sounds,
of the
sounds
zone,
about
but
right.
it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Collins, the base runner at first with 1 out.
I went
Tough
118,
pitch
44.
at
Nice.
98, but a really good pass at the ball.
On the ground to third. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Thank you, Vargas.
First and second, 1 out. Vinny Pasquantino, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. It's a bullet, but it goes foul.
The
That
last
would've
thing he
been
wants is to
bad.
hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Oh
He'll be
my.
pitching for a double play in this spot.
Base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. A little out front there as he swings through it. Pitches in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Pitch gets away. Pasquantino up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low inside.
Line to left.
If that shit would've
And
blooped.
foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still 1 away. New pitcher for the White Sox, Sean Newcomb.
Just trying to keep this one close.
Runner on the go, and that is out of play.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Out to center. Baldwin settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by
Damn.
4.
They had a
Establishing.
chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good
Yeah,
execution with that
that's
at
all I used
bat.
to do too.
Sinker. Low outside.
Strike 1.
Cutter. High inside.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Long run. Tracks it down. And that is that. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the White Sox nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Steven Cruz. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
The big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And he swings through that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Noah Cameron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kolek getting loose as well.
Oh my.
Towards right center field. Meisner should have this one. One down.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Everson Rivera.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Meisner gets under it. 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Chase Mydroth now at the plate.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get
Can't even
jammed
challenge
or
that.
even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Is he gonna bloop?
Lifted in the air right center field.
I was gonna
It
bloop.
falls in, and that's a hit. And now they'll have runners
Thank
on the
God.
corners with 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Kyle Field.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a base hit on a
Let's go.
line.
We're gonna get a run.
The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. In there for strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Towards first.
I swung at
That's
that.
Quintino.
97.
Steps on the bag. They limit the damage here, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single here on the south side. So here's the Royals DH, Jonathan India. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 1 up, 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Slurve. Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Sinker.
2 down, base is empty. Cameron Meisner steps in for the Royals.
Slurve. Middle outside.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's the third out.
So we're probably going to lose this game 4-1.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Carlos Estevez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Thank God.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Oh,
This one in the air center field. Isbell in position. Brings it in. 1 away. And now it's Austin Hayes.
I think it's just me just being capped with a terrible
free
team.
agent side. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Estevez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. White Sox down to their final out. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Royals trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That one pushed foul. The White Sox down to their final strike.
Nope, that's inside.
Cut on and missed, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
That wasn't the greatest AB for me, man. Oh, he must be a lefty. Oh, he's a righty, so why is Mark coming way down there? Anyways.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound in this one, Lucas Giolito. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, first pitch coming up. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
I was hoping I win.
Left field.
Damn it. And they get the
Comes over
double.
wall, and that's an automatic double.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
With a homer in his last game.
Low outside.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Slider. Low outside.
Man at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Seam fastball. Low inside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the... Michael Massey.
Low inside.
Vinny Pasquantino in the box, lays off for ball one.
Fastball. Low outside. Circle change. Low outside. Overhand curve. Low
Why's walking
And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Good job to fight that one off.
slider. Middle inside.
That's off the inside corner. And a count now even up.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
On the ground, right side.
Oh my.
Base hit into the outfield. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
2 down, nobody on. So Salvi is set down on strikes. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's back here on the south side. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, number 38.
Hey, there's got to be a better player than him that we have that can play second. How old is he? He's 24. That's why we have him out there?
Thingy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just
It's right down the
having
middle.
the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Kyle Teal, batting with one down, takes a strike. And time called prior to the 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line.
I was late on that.
Foul ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And that just misses.
No way.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone.
Oh
by
my,
Whisker,
this is some
and the call
bullshit.
is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Batting third, the shortstop.
That's the kind of shit I'm talking about, dude.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Here on the south side, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Four-seam fastball.
There's
My
a
team is
strike.
up 9
Four-seam fastball.
at half,
Inside.
but we probably lose it.
On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, space is empty. Jonathan Indy at the plate.
Slider. Low outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Right side, Murakami. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royal back at right field. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
Seemed like a strike to me.
Oh, and 2 now. This one in the air, center field. Isbell settles under. And there's one away.
He's not gonna crush one right there. I don't know what to do. That's a good swing to him.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Hayes getting the start in right. He made his big league debut in 2018, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
High fly ball, right field. Meisner takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one way outside, and that's ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's to
Damn
3rd.
it.
And the White Sox
Dude.
go quietly. Back here on the south side, top half of the 3rd
Can't get
inning,
anything
Michael
going right
Massey
now.
steps in for the Royals.
Slider. Low inside.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Fastball. Low outside.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And an ABS
There's
challenge
no way.
coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay
Oh
ball.
my. Are we
Still one
serious?
challenge left for them.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
This shit was
Showed a
lame,
willingness to
dude.
drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Circle change. Low outside.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Slider. Middle inside.
Foul tip, and he hangs on for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first.
There you go.
That ends the frame. So one left for Kansas City.
Vargas,
But they're on
Murakami,
to
and Hill are up to bat.
set for the bottom of the third. Down to third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a ball popped up. Pasquantino under it. And there's one down. Fouled off. He was late. Murakami with some struggles at the plate recently. Not uncommon for rookies. Sliced hard but foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I got scared.
That's towards center. Isbell drifts towards it. And there's two down. So up next for Chicago, Derek
Man, I'm
Hill.
putting good swings
He's
on this
already
shit.
set
This
a
is not
new
going
career
anywhere.
best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Foul ball there.
Yeah, Boog, and his confidence isn't an issue when he steps in the box. He expects to do some damage every time he's up.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
It looked good to me.
Up and in. 1-2 to count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
High outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
High outside.
Got him swinging. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Royals, catcher Salvador Perez.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
There's a strike.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Tap back to the mound. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
Two down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Now the throw to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. Yeah, no question.
Low inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone. But
Fuck!
Ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but
He certainly didn't miss a stitch.
I was about to start
Isbell off of first
getting
with 2
mad.
away. Swing
Thank
and a
God.
ball popped up. Teal under it. And that is that. Royals leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mydroff.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your
Chase
first
Mydroff
pitches are
might be the
strikes.
worst.
He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Right through there for a strike.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Line to left.
Damn.
And foul ball.
That was probably going to be a strike too. I had to swing at that. Ooh, that was going to be a strike too.
Here's the 2-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Damn
Banging
it.
a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
I still can't
Good
believe
execution.
Get that shit. Hold on. Let me watch some Rockets highlights.
That's out the corner.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
That's the plan, homegirl.
Fouled off
Damn
left
it.
side. The other way.
Kyle too.
Fair ball.
Let's go.
Around first and hustling for second. Throw to
Kyle
second.
two
Not
doubles.
in time.
Let's go,
He's
boy.
there easily.
That was the
Seventh
thing
double
of
of the
beauty. He
season.
may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
One out.
That was a bit behind. That
Runner
was a
at
good swing.
second. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Oh,
in the
come
air to
on.
left center. Collins in position. And there's 2 down.
Yo, they can't throw. Next time I have to go on that. Shit was wide in the wheelhouse. I was like just late on it.
Up
Oh
middle.
my. That was a good
Massey
swing, bro.
throws to first in time. And he has thrown 4. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Royals designated hitter,
He's gonna
Jonathan
get it,
India.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next,
4-seam fastball.
second
High
baseman,
outside.
Michael Massey.
That one the other way. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Stepping in, Cameron Meisner doubled his first time up.
Right, woo.
Circle change. Low outside.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Got him swinging.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Four-seam
Massey off of first with 2 away. Foul ball still 0-2.
circle change. Low inside.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. It's the Royals 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
All right. We're not swinging until we get a pitch right down the middle.
Back up the.
Oh.
Oh, that got him. Gets it there in
How did he
time,
still
though,
get him?
And they do get the out. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But
How did
man,
he
that
get
can't
him?
Feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
This one in the air, right field.
Oh, I smacked that
on
one.
the move.
Bro.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Miguel Vargas getting ready
I
to
smacked
hit.
it, dude.
He popped
Oh.
out his first time. This one in the air. And that'll do it. He continues back at right field. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
High middle.
Close but called a ball. And it's 1-1.
Middle outside. Overhand curve. Low inside.
Stays alive.
Circle change. Low inside.
Man at second.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for
Bro.
a knock. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
High outside.
Fouled off.
They
He
can
was
get
late.
that, and then I can't get a single fucking. Okay.
And that one fouled off.
See, they can just foul off everything.
Overhand curve.
My team can't do that shit at all.
Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Nope, that's high.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Four seam fastball. Low outside.
Foul ball.
Four seam fastball. High inside.
Ball two.
Slider. Middle outside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Slider. Middle outside.
Ground ball left side. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that is out of play.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Colin.
You know what I'm about to do, man? They really bullshitting me.
Takes it in for the out. 1 away. No question about this one. It's out of here. Third home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the second baseman, Chase Mitra.
They suck. Hey, man.
And that one
Don't judge me,
foul.
sports. They really fucked me over in the
One
last
out,
game,
base
too.
is empty and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, I did just go in beginner for a little bit. There. I just wanted to get one back.
The air to left center. Isbell on his way over. He's got it. 2 away now.
Just for that, I was just mad. I went back. Bro, I was mad. That shit was ridiculous.
Inside. And the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike to me. I changed the bat sport so you can relax.
Got him.
Oh, fuck
looking.
no. What?
Heading
The stands?
Back here on the south side. So here's the Royals. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Tyler Gilbert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
How did he strike out? Hold on.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep.
Bro, am I horrible at this? Hold on. Wow, okay.
Score right where it is.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Oh,
Sinker. Low outside.
Why do I no longer have a
Foul ball.
challenge?
Sinker. Low outside.
Got him. 1 out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Hey, sports, don't judge me on my moment of weakness. It was...
Low outside.
The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Low inside. Sinker. Low inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now it's the right fielder, Cameron Meisner. 1 for 2.
Middle inside.
On the ground, right side.
You see
It
what I'm talking about?
finds
They just
its
get
way
that.
through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
You see, look. You see what I'm talking about, Sports? How did I
He kind
just
of
get
rolled
that?
over on
That's
this
fucking
pitch a little
ridiculous.
bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get.
How much?
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
How's that shit fair, man?
Close, but call the ball.
Oh, but they
That's
can get
ball
it
one.
every time.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Outside low, ball one. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Fastball is outside. Up the
Oh,
middle.
that should have been ball 4.
In plenty of time to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
Well, I don't see.
Left side. Throws to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, John Schreiber.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the
Tyson
same
ain't bullshit,
time,
man.
there's a reason they're put in these situations.
3 up, 3 down. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Grant Taylor.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Fought off foul.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Yoan. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Taylor, a 6'3" righty, 23 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2023.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That one lifted to left. Hill turns to the right on the move.
Got
2
it.
away.
Overhand curve. Low middle. Overhand curve. Low middle.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it.
Bro,
And
they.
a teaser
I don't know how they can
just
tell.
off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Outside.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Montgomery under it. And that is that. Royals good. Here on the south side, bottom of the 8th. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball 1, no strikes. Bullpen action for the Royals. Carlos Estevez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Ursig warming up as well.
That really should be ball 3. I don't know why I swung at that. Should really be 3-1 right now.
2-2 now. And that's outside. Now a rip into left center.
Oh my god.
Collins makes a nice running catch.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Late swing fouled off. And the 0-1. Now one missed. And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2.
That's a really good take.
The Royals trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball is outside.
Oh, I got it. Let's go.
Deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Let's go, sports. I know the other one was a bit of a fluke, but I got that one.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now?
Miguel Vargas hits number 5.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Munetaka Murakami digs in now. Line drive.
There we go.
Hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. He's already homered in this game. Bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball.
Oh, they gave him the foul. Fuck, dude.
Now the 0-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. To the right side.
Oh, thank God.
Shot, and he can't knock it down.
Damn it.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty...
Sneaks through, base hit. Around third. He will score, and they
Let's
take
go.
the lead. The second run
Let's
scores,
go.
and they lead by 2.
Such great concentration.
I would be leading by 1 right now.
Everybody on their
Let's go,
feet,
boy.
knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One out, runner at second. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Oh,
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Collins on the run towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball,
what am I
and
doing?
it was effective.
Actually, it was right down the middle.
He was late there. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fine. That was early. That was a good swing.
Hit weakly on the ground. Up the middle, and he knocks it
I don't know why I
down.
swung at that.
Still able to get it there in time. Back at
Curve. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Splitter. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Damn.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought
I
he
got
caught
it.
the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Struck him out looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fly ball down the line. Hayes ranging after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Low inside.
Spoils the two
Hey, I
strike pitch,
hate
and
my
he'll
cover
see
shit. I
another.
ain't gonna lie.
Middle outside.
Oh my dog.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Got
Thank
him
God.
looking. Royals down to their final out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Hit in the air, left field. And he's got it.
Let's go.
Ball game. And the White Sox even this series up at a game apiece.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the eighth and just cruise to this win, getting those final three outs in the top of the ninth. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Oh, he must be a lefty. Yeah, because that's why Kyle Teal's all the way down at 6.
Live from right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Chicago White Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Anthony Kay. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Up the middle, Montgomery on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
So I try to go 3 pitch.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead,
got him.
A great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Sinker. Low inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location.
My.
That's a base hit, run scores. The relay, not in time.
That just pissed me off.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the
That shit
RBI
wasn't.
to give
Oh,
him
that
the
shit was
lead.
there.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great
I feel like
about
they
the
always get
approach,
off
his head was
quick,
down
dude.
all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Out towards right center field. Hayes on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. KC gets one on the double. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Kansas City in one, Chris Bubich. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Man, that's just his pitches right down the middle. I'm not swinging.
That one foul.
That shit was not right down the middle. Why'd I swing? Alright, for real. If this shit is 3-1 down the middle, it's not. I'm not swinging.
That's in there, and a full count now.
Damn
Swinging a
it!
ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. One away.
This guy got no pop.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Kyle Teal. And now it's Austin Hayes.
That shit was right down the middle. I swung. I don't know how much perfect I could have been.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
All these guys can hit.
Swing and a
Oh,
line
please,
drive
Blue.
base hit out of the
Let's
center
go.
field. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone.
Close to Montgomery. 8 homers, 26 RBIs, 270.
Playing for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The lefty, the 1-0.
I didn't really like
And
that
at
pitch.
first, one away. Roll
Oh.
short, possible 2-ball. Flips it. There's one. What a double play that was.
I don't know
Hitting
how much
over.
better I could have put a bet on that.
And we're back.
Plus, I don't know if
Who
I was going to
doesn't
get
love
something
a
hurt.
rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout.
Yeah,
Everyone
15
wants
too.
that edge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
in his
good.
third season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
That's to third. A sliding stop.
There you go,
Throw to
Vargas.
first. In
There you
the
go,
third.
Vargas.
Great pick. Got him. What a play.
Christian
Jonathan
Vargas?
India at the plate. Hitless in the
Oh,
first two games of the
sweeper
series.
inside.
He's 0 for 8.
All right, buddy.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
That was a good pitch for us.
Sinker. Low outside.
There's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Circle change. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Stays alive.
Cutter. Low inside. Cutter. Low inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes
Thank
it
God.
himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Welcome.
KC down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the second. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline
Oh,
or
I was
strikeout
late on that.
concerns.
Yo, 1. Nice
Oh, I
grab.
was early.
Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
I shot that bitch right up the middle. Come on, man.
Slapped foul. Vargas matched a homer in his last game. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Kyle Teal will hit next. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the White. Here on the south side, top half of the third inning, Cameron Meisner steps in for the Royals.
Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball.
I wanted to challenge it, but it didn't look like it.
Cutter. Middle outside.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Ball, that's in.
Cutter. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
Got him.
out.
Let's go.
Cutter. High inside.
Ball, that's inside.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on
Thank you,
plane than
Miguel.
what he was anticipating.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Sinker. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Makes
Got
the
him. Thank you,
catch
Vargas.
up against the wall in foul territory. Royals bats. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Fouled off. He was late. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you head 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Oh, I should have swung at that sooner. Oh, sooner? Maybe later? I don't know. That shit's so hard to judge. Oh, that's a bad pitch for me to swing at. We should be 2-1.
Lined into left
There we
center.
go.
Should be extra bases.
That's a double for us.
Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag, and he's
I didn't send him,
out
by the
trying
way.
for 3.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Digging in, Derek Hill.
I should have swung
in
at
the
that late
box as
earlier.
he fouls off the first pitch.
That shit was right in the wheelhouse.
Two down, nobody on. And that one sliced foul. This one in the air, right field.
Damn
And
it.
that'll do it.
I can never get shimmed on the bloop.
Back at right field. On to the fourth. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. My draw. Handles,
There you
throws
go.
to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lane Thomas now.
Ball. Down.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low outside.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Cutter. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fly ball to right. Hayes gets under it. And that is that. Back here on the south side, ready to go, bottom 4. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox.
My draw.
That one
Oh,
fouled
that shit.
hard the other way. The 0-1. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball.
That's just one of those games.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Hayes wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges.
That shit was
left
way
for
too
them.
low, I felt like. Just,
And that one ripped to left. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the White
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1.
Montgomery.
That's a ball. Ball, that's outside.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
I'm gonna say strike.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Let's go. I was like, they never lose those challenges, man.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball there.
I think you throw some pitches today, boy.
2-2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Massey measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Low outside.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Sinker. Middle inside.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I smashed both those pitches.
Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery. One
Thank you.
away here in the 5th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low inside.
He swings and fouls one off.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low outside.
Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Circle change. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
A little bit high, maybe. 2 and 1.
Four-seam
He's
fastball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low inside.
That's a ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Montgomery. They get the force.
There you go.
3rd out. So 1 left for Kansas. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
In the air to
Oh,
left
if I
center.
can't-
Thomas should have this one. Then there's 1 down.
I just can't hit it where they're not.
Drilled out towards left
Oh, I
center
got that
field.
one.
That's well struck. That one back. It bangs off the
Let's
wall.
go.
And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal. Fly to left his first time.
Nope. Outside.
White Sox down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And it's second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
We're
Here
gonna send
comes
him.
the throw.
Not even close.
It's
Let's
off
go. We
wide,
tied it
and
up.
he scores. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you
Let's go,
go.
Kyle
The
Teal.
RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Hell yeah.
He's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Runner around third.
Oh, we're gonna go all the way home.
The
Let's
tag, and
go.
he's in there. It's 2-1.
Let's go.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. That one was smoked. smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third,
Let's go,
making
boy.
sure he could come in and score that
Fuck
run.
yeah.
One out, runner at second. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Oh, we got
Shot into
another
the
one.
gap, and that
Let's
should
go.
bring in the run. Here comes Benintendi around third. In comes the run from second.
We're starting to feel it now.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Let's
Put a
go.
really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Didn't really like that bitch too much.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
You know, in this game, you got to take what the other team is
That
giving
was
you.
even
Right
close.
there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well, so you got to take that
Ooh,
back.
that was
Get
right
your
down the
team
middle.
that
I
much
swung
closer
at
to
that
scoring a
too.
run.
Bullpen action for the Royals. Nick Mears appears to be getting loose. Cruz also throwing. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the mark. Now 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses the zone. Full count now. Runner on at third. One gone. Towards left center. Thomas has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So no one on after the sac fly. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. Here comes the skipper out of the. So the Royals bring on a new arm.
Should have kept him. Oh, no.
Pretty tight
No,
game,
never mind.
so they're
I
looking
should've
for
kept him.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's a foul ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Isaac Collins, the next to hit.
Middle inside.
That one ripped left field. Back there. And it is gone. His 4th home run of the season.
High outside.
So that's not a pitch I was supposed to do.
On
There
the
we go.
ground to short, Montgomery. Now the throw to first on the run.
Thank God.
And he gets him. Nicely done.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Pasquantino at the plate now, and that's strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Salvi steps into the box now. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. That pitch in for a strike.
Oh, he's going to call a challenge.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
What happened to him?
And that one was indeed a strike.
Dude,
So that removes their last challenge.
Ball upstairs.
Sinker. Low middle.
Nope.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
Low inside.
Way out front for strike two.
Four-seam fastball.
That's on me now. Nice.
Just missing there. 3 and 2 now.
Middle outside.
Hard hit, right side. He
Thank God.
takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Kansas City moves closer on this solo. Here on the south side, well, we go bottom 6. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Oh. One. Next offering is fouled back.
There we go. Got it.
That's
That time
base
fast.
hit out into left center field.
Let's go.
And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
I knew that pitch was going to be a strike. I just didn't want it.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Thomas takes it in for the out. One down. One out man at first. And here is Miguel Vargas. 1 for 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
Anyways.
Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher, Kyle Field.
Oh.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the third out. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 7th inning coming up. White Sox 4 and the Royals 2. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Newcomb.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here comes Lane Thomas.
Center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And there's the strike.
Well, these Royals being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Got him. Now one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when
There
you
it
have
is.
a tight game like this. So a strikeout really
Did
puts
they
him
kick
on
you
the
out again?
heels.
Did they kick you out the party?
And that
I
is out
figured.
of play.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're
Hello,
called
Gavin.
strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
They're like little inside jokes I
Up
like
by
to make.
2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle, Montgomery. In play first.
Thank you.
And 2 away to start the 7th. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals.
Well, they just won,
Down looking on
surprisingly.
3
Well, it
pitches
should be
last
going
time.
down,
Let's see if
going
they
back
can
to
be a
like
little more
2-2, but you know,
aggressive
my
right
team is just,
In there
Has-
for strike 1.
they just have
Nobody's
peanuts for
hit in the
brains.
series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things.
It
Makes
is
the
what it
slump
is.
even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
2 down, nobody
yeah.
on.
They played a little too lax.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat.
Ah, that's strike 3.
Yeah.
And the 3rd out.
We'll see. Hopefully, if
We're
the
back
team
into
plays
the
as well
picture
as they
here to
did
start the
this
bottom of
game,
the 7th. Steven Cruz.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active. Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
they did. Son of a bitch! Every time. Anyways,
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
I'm streaming the White Sox. If you don't
Luis Angel Acuna digs
listen,
it
so
down.
like I don't use the little zone thing to make it as realistic as possible.
In the air, right field.
When I tell you
On
these
his way over,
motherfuckers
pulls it
can't
down and he makes the catch.
have no pop
And
whatsoever.
there are 2 outs.
Damn, I didn't even think that was gonna be a
Activity in
strike.
the bullpen.
Yep.
Noah Cameron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
Son of a
Pulling to
bitch!
second base.
92
Got it
at
to
this.
end the inning. Nothing doing for the
Okay.
White Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Brother, he cut that bitch to like 5.
Back here at the ballpark,
I think I mentioned it like he hit a home run that cut it to cut it like
we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series,
9.
every moment feels amplified.
The
Now
Orioles.
it's about focus, composure, and finishing
Eh.
strong.
Hey, Eric Giddy played phenomenal. 7 innings, 8 Ks.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1
Paredes came through. My boy Christian Walker came through. Well, obviously. I mean, we're 11-18.
And that's in for a strike.
But to be fair, I don't think any team other than maybe the Twins have had to deal with the injuries that we've had to deal with.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Aaron Meisner getting ready to hit his right.
I mean, they lost Pablo Lopez.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hit hard on the ground.
Yeah, the only two people that were on the pitching rotation was McCullers and Burrows.
That's a huge defensive play
Oh,
in the late
good.
stages
Then
of the
Sam's
game.
dead.
It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's to third. Whips it across, and that is the inning. KC down in order.
Hey, Christian Walker's been playing phenomenal. 291, 7 home runs, 23 RBIs. That's pretty good.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Whoa.
It's softly on the ground left side.
Yo, I swung at that pitch, but you know who really stinks? You know who the two players that really fucking suck on these White Sox?
That one ripped right center
As I hit a
field.
perfect double with
It's
Austin
got a
Hayes.
chance. And that one is off the wall.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's going to be Colson Montgomery.
Hey, my Hurricanes are already in the second round right now. I don't know who we play in the second round, but yeah. Well, it's the Senators' offense that kind of fucked them.
And the 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher
I mean, I'm just saying, like when you score 0, 1, 1, and 2.
Elevate his pitches and get back into this at bat.
Fastball is outside.
Right? Race. So like when you score 0, 1, 1, and then 2. Ooh, another perfect. Colson Montgomery.
And this could be trouble. Coming home.
Oh shit, let's go. Colson Montgomery double. RBI double. Let's go, Colson.
These guys today are so great.
Fourth double for Colson Montgomery.
They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Hey, Gavin, I'm not gonna lie. Colson Montgomery and Cal 2 are my two best hitters. Murakami's coming up, but he only hits for power. But hey, those boys can play. And Luis Acuna.
Man at second. Hard on the ground to first. Pasquantino takes it to the bag. Now 2 away. Here comes the skip.
I mean, so he said the Rockets sucked the other day.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Noah Cameron.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs
Oh no, I don't doubt he's busy.
So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Dude, Vasquez went 0 for 4 and is still hitting 3 for 11. I'm 311.
Popped in the air, left field. Collins coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Sox.
I wonder what the Mariners won.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
No, well, Kyle Riley's hitting above the Mendoza line now.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, he's got 6 of them. I wonder how much strikeouts did he have? Hold on. I'm about to find out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it
They're 14
again.
and 15. But they beat the A's.
Swings through it for the catch. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh well.
First batter, it's always a big one for the club.
I hope they don't,
You
man.
get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like
Hey,
you're
fuck
in
you.
command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you,
Yeah,
then
you're better than my team
you're
right
going to
now.
wrap this thing up.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Oh, he struck out
Now
twice.
bases empty here in the ninth.
Yeah.
The 0-2.
Yeah, who are they gonna sell? Joe Ryan?
And a base
They're
hit
not
up the
trading
middle.
Buxton. Buxton has a no trade clause. He's not leaving.
So a man aboard now with one away.
No, I know Joe Ryan's
Timing on the
leaving.
swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach
They
paying
may
off.
trade Jeffers.
Now the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul.
I said they may. I don't know.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Royals down to their final out. Lane
Shoot, my
Thomas
fucking
will
team
make
needs
his
him.
way to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Oh, did you guys see my new cover art? Sports made it.
Trying to close out a 3-run lead.
Yeah, no, Sports made it. He was.
This one in the air center field.
Yeah, he made that shit.
Under it. And he's got
No, he just did it for me.
And the White Sox win the rubber match of this
I asked him.
series.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that
I
one
know.
a little extra meaning.
That's why it's hard, dude. I saw it. I was like, bro, because like he did all that for like free. Like I didn't ask him to. So I was like, bro, do you need me to like send you like $20 or something, or like $10? Because I don't know how easy it is. Yeah. He just did it for free. He was just like, hey, no, just keep being you. And I was like, all right. It's like, you sure, man? Like, no, I would pay someone to do it, but I didn't really care at the moment because I didn't have the money for it. But he did it for me, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. Fuck it. Shoot, did you not see it? Oh. Oh, hey. Rays, do you know who's top 3 in reliever of the year? Griffin Jax. Yeah, mine, he's like top 3. Seven to 9. Benintendi and Derek Hill both hit home runs. Murakami hit a home run. Ace solo base. Jordan Hicks. Ah, fuck. I knew this hard start was gonna be last.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. 2 of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Oh, apparently Miguel Rojas in my... Who? He always starts off really slow, dude. Anyways, apparently in my White Sox franchise, Miguel Rojas has decided to hit for the cycle. Nice. I forgot they had Brendan Donovan now.
John Shambi on the play-by-play with
Oh,
you. Chris
dude.
Singleton providing the color. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been.
Hey.
See, he's been in complete control in recent starts.
Hey,
So much
Rays.
confidence on the bump, Boog.
I didn't think I
84
would ever say
changing
this, but
speeds.
Angels and
He's
White
been an
Sox may have
absolute nightmare
a
for
great
would-be
pitching
hitters.
duel right now. Jose Soriano plays, and then Davis Martin plays for the White Sox. Davis Martin's... Ooh, the Yankees and Rangers have a good one, too. DeGrom and Schuyler?
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Yeah, Schuyler. Yeah, that one's going to be good.
Getting the nod on
Meanwhile,
the mound,
we're going up against
Luis
Shane
Castillo.
Baez.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just
So
been
you guys
so
are going against
impressed
Parker
with when
Messick.
it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring
Who the fuck
position.
is
Most
Prelup?
guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes
Oh,
out of
okay.
his
I was
hand
like,
with
who the
more
fuck is
life,
that
and
guy?
he's able to wiggle.
Oh, you already have a lead. Cal too.
The
Beautiful
walk
son of a
of,
bitch.
tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
All right, Giolito. Let's try to win a game. I say this acting like he's not right now. It's second in Cy Young.
Got to be careful here. This is the
I
type
was
of
so
hitter
mad.
that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
We could have signed him. I could have gotten rid of Ryan Reese, but some guy on Twitter was like, "Oh, he's probably not even better." And I was like, "Brother, Ryan, it wouldn't hurt to take a chance on him."
Got him looking for
Oh,
the
that's a
K.
bad call.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And they don't come much closer, but it was.
It will never happen.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up.
Get it?
1 away.
Thank you, Vargas. Matt Olson hit 300. His 300th home run. Oh, fuck.
But foul.
I don't know who Dalen Lyle is.
Stretch of poor play lately. 0-1 now.
Yeah, so I don't know who Dalen Lyle is.
Swing and a miss,
But
and
that brother
strike
apparently
2.
has a 23-game hitting streak. Just randomly. Man, this is why I love MLB The Show, dude. Just random people go off. That's how I feel about him, Madden. Fucking Tyler Lockett decided to become the greatest receiver.
Into the outfield base hit. So they get a man aboard.
Oh, yeah.
Out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Right through there for his strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And there's 2 down.
I have no idea. Oh, you know what? I have a funny story to tell, guys.
2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. Just missed.
So,
As a veteran out there on the ball,
my family decided to get snacks without me. And I was pretty mad. So I went to go drive to the gas station and get some snacks.
1 left for Seattle.
After I paid to get my snacks, right, which was 2 burgers, some spicy chips, and Arizona tea, I'm pulling out The Arizona tea's delicious.
Back in
Anyways, so I'm
Seattle
pulling out,
and stepping in for the Mariners,
and I go
Julio
in the
Rodriguez.
back of the gas station, and I see someone getting pulled over, and I was like, okay, that doesn't happen.
Going
I've gotten pulled
foul
over in the
ball.
past.
Giolito making his 10th start of the
Not,
year. He
well, it's
joined the
not
team
really
as a free
illegal
agent.
I was doing, but I was driving
That's in
without
there at the
a
knees for a
registration,
strike.
which isn't horrible, but it's not the greatest thing to do. But that's neither here nor there.
Lays out, but he can't
That's
squeeze
neither
it.
here nor
The
there.
throw
So,
won't get there in time, and the speedy runner is on at
so I make
first.
a
No
U-turn,
problem
and I'm
beating
waiting
out
to
the
turn
infield
left.
hit right there.
I
Good
turn around, I
hustle
see
getting down
this
the line.
girl
And now a chance to maybe get
getting
creative on
detained
offense with good speed
and
on
getting put
burst.
in the back of a police car. And I was like, what the fuck happened?
That one pulled foul.
And I thought that was so crazy. And I was like, bro, what happened?
Yo one.
I wonder if she had any
Inside,
warrants.
just
Now,
missed.
obviously, I couldn't ask the cop what was going on. He wouldn't tell me.
Gonna count 1-2.
You know, get myself arrested. Fuck out of here.
Got him swinging.
But that was shit. That shit was crazy.
One out man at first. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
And it's crazy because that's not the second time I've seen someone get arrested today.
Swing and a miss.
I mean, I don't know if they got arrested, but I know someone. Oh, look, there goes scoring.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so
He's not coming back.
able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to
Yes.
have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good
Yeah, you
job
might as
so
well go
far
to
on the
sleep,
mound. He
brother.
just needs one more out.
Why are you here with us?
0-1. And a foul ball.
This guy coaching. Hey,
That
Coach
ends the
Coy.
inning. Mariners leave one. We played 2 innings. It's
When you
1-0.
coach, you coach what, grade schoolers, or what do you coach? I guess we'll never know.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take
I
a
was
check of
asking
the numbers.
who do you coach? If that makes sense. So you coach high school? I thought you taught grade schoolers. No,
0-2 now.
no. I just wanted to know if they call you Unk
Cuts
as
on
well.
it, misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4
Oh, that's so
strikeouts.
unfortunate, right?
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty
Yep,
simple in
I
terms
know.
of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone. And
No,
see how
I get
steady
called
hitters
that,
going to be trying to protect and
and
tackle
I'm
right
only like
there.
4 years
Clearly, he
older
was
than
in
them.
swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 0-1.
Not to you guys.
This ball's chopped
Obviously.
to the
Whoa,
ground.
80 years. That's a little
Montgomery
much, man.
slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the
Now
third.
here,
Cal Raleigh up
are you
next for the
counting dog
Mariners.
years? Are you saying I'm a dog, Coy?
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
Uh,
Late with the
I
swing there.
guess if you
This
want to
guy's
think about that. I
pounding
don't
the
know if you're
zone. He
white
doesn't have
knighting or
time to
whatever.
think in between pitches.
Boils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, I know. I know that's
2
not what the
down,
term is for,
nobody
but
on. Swing and a ball popped up. Vargas has a beat on it.
you should
And
buy
that
them.
is that.
Even though,
Mariners are
buying
down
people
in order.
nowadays is not.
They still trail 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, an impressive outing so far, Singy picking
Oh,
up
man.
right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with feel right now, Boog. You can
Do
see
I
it
need a
in the way
break?
he's navigating this lineup.
Nails
Nah.
it in the box for the second
I think you
time.
need a break,
1
though.
ball, no strikes.
You got to be up in 4 hours. I got to be up in 6.
The 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
I don't know, Unk. You can't make that joke no more.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That brother just ate a protein
Foul
bar.
ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, protein bars are overrated.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
No, no, no. Me going,
Well, he hasn't
me
gotten the
doing.
result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident.
It was
3
not.
foul balls in a
Me
row
going
puts him
through
right on the
is a sound
streak.
effect.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Going. Gone.
I just gave up. Skadoosh.
He shoots one out to right. His 12th of the season. And that
I'm
finds him
so
off to
glad
the
I have you
outside
guys
corner.
muted. I would have gotten
0-1.
PR'd
Oh, you just got to
to
delete it.
death.
You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus
Yes.
on this next batter.
A little bit high. And 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but
Oh,
he's
I thought
actually
you were talking about
trying
race
to
fan.
tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good
Well, I mean,
pitches
he was
with even
talking
better
about you.
takes.
Foul
I
ball,
assumed that
another
was the joke.
2-2 upcoming.
I didn't call you that.
Struck him out without a swing. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving
That's
up
what
the
the
homer.
conversation was before.
Rodriguez
It
takes the
was.
ball as he stands in for the second time.
I didn't say that.
2-0 count.
Oh
Great
fuck
hitter
no,
at the
that's
dish. If you're gonna
a
miss,
strike.
you gotta miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Damn.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Jansen?
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here.
Thank
He's
you,
been throwing
fool.
strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that's too high.
That reminds me.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Quick move to first, and he's back
You
in
know,
easily.
that reminds me of when.
He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10.
He was never here.
Swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
He only wants to talk to one guy,
He's got
and
it,
that would be you.
and that'll end the inning. But they draw within 1
Did he really?
thanks to the solo homer. On to the top of the.
Did he
Welcome
really?
back as we take a look at how today's
Oh, wow.
starting pitchers have fared so far.
Inside, ball 1.
Nice.
Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able
Hey,
to.
I got one.
Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air out to center, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels moved. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the
Yo.
center fielder.
The 0-2. Montgomery on to second. They get one. Over to first, safe. And here is J.P. Crawford. That's it for a strike.
Yo,
And that one fouled off.
that sounded like a fucking mammoth. Who the fuck is? I already said who's Dalen Lyle.
Is it first? Last half of inning number
Dalen
5.
Lyle. He's just a
Got it
random
swinging
guy in
for the
my franchise
strikeout.
that's
He swung
has a
over
23
top
game
of the
hitting streak.
curveball.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Alright, man.
And there's the strike.
Yeah, I figured that much. It says this is the Nationals right there. I don't know if he got traded
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
in the game, at least.
Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down
Yeah, fuck you,
swinging for
Cal.
the strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. Looking back, it's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Well, 1-run game. Here's Josh Naylor.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1, get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Outside with a breaking ball. And a count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up.
Jordan Hicks gets the ball now.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try. Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game.
I had to search out what it was called.
Job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Hey, Cal, Tim, Montgomery, and Benintendi hit home runs. Nice. Oh, Benintendi and Murakami hit home runs. Nice. Yo, Chase Metheroth sucks dick, dude. He is complete shit, dude. Oh, I still am paying for high dive. Cool. Jesus, that was a huge gulp. That shit was like... No, he shouldn't. What? What do you guys think about Alex Cora getting fired?
From Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the San Francisco Giants.
Oh, there goes Corey. No. Oof. You.
John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boob. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
I think so. Arizona tea is always good.
All right, we'll be back to get this
I
one
prefer
started
watermelon.
after this. And on the hill for the Giants, Robbie Ray. And Singy, that may be his name,
He
but
prefers
the
vapes.
strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I
Vapes.
mean, that's just getting it done.
I feel like I said that
There are
very
a lot of
clearly.
strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Probably not. No. Oh
In the
shit.
air, right field. Hayes has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
I would like to say I have the White Sox 30-21 right now,
And it's
and I'm
Rafael
not too sure
Devers
how
in the
that
box.
I
2
did
for
that.
7 in the series so far.
Man, he really
No,
sells the
granted,
changeup with
it
that
could be
arm
because
action.
Lucas Giolito has decided to. Oh, there goes Corey again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
0-2 now.
His internet glitched.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but
I
just
guess
a
we'll
little
never know.
tardy on the fastball.
Oh, you went around.
Check swing, trying
Told
to
you.
hold up. Now it appeal to third. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross.
Trying to hit a home run with Jeremiah Jackson. That's your first mistake.
There's a strike.
Oh.
And Adames swings through that one.
This guy's not
Willie
wasting any
Adames?
pitches. Hitters got to get into
Has that
swing
always been
mode.
his
This is
name,
a
Willie?
good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there goes Corey again.
Giants down in order. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Oracle Park.
Matt
Now
Chapman.
the Giants 4-hitter, Matt Chapman.
Three for 12 with the home run against Giolito.
Ball one.
Justin still could have done a no-hitter.
And that's
I
off
don't know who
the
Ryan Whitter
inside
is,
edge.
but he's
Ball
collected
2.
5 RBIs.
That one is hammered right
Oh
field.
shit, that ball
Very
was
well.
hammered.
Grabs it
Oh, thank
right
you,
up
Austin Hayes.
against the wall.
Harrison Bader. 244 average. 2 home runs, 17 RBIs. The former twin.
That one finds
Harrison
the
Bader.
zone, and the count is 0-2.
I remember you guys were like, I love Harrison Bader so much.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Before I left the party.
Got him
As I
swinging.
struck him out.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the
You know,
first
I've
5
only
he's
had one
faced.
Cy
Well,
Young
he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it,
in all
but
my
also keep the
franchises.
defense fresh behind
And
him,
you'll never guess who
allowing
was
some
Cy
balls in
Young.
play as well.
Here comes Luis Arise to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is
You
your
don't
guy.
want to take a
Yeah,
guess?
and if you're
A
looking for
gander?
batting titles, he's also your
Okay.
guy.
Marcos
Arise is the
Gonzalez.
first player in MLB history to
From
win
my Mariners
3
franchise.
straight with 3 different teams: the Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Hey, that's not my
2
fault.
down, nobody on.
He was the ace.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Oh, I don't know how he got into that one,
And
but
they'll do it again. Comes a 2-2.
got him.
Looking for the K.
Froze that son of a bitch.
Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll move to the third. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Did you pull anyone?
And that one fouled
As we go up against Helio Ramos. Hitting A254, I believe it said. Or 244. 253.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance.
Oh, thank God.
The catch up against the wall.
Because he really smashed that shit. It was perfect, too. No, Casey Schmidt. The one that Matt Chapman got mad at.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's
Patrick Bailey. He's hitting random 301.
High in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some
Corey's
point,
back.
that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You can hear Corey.
In an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to
He's still loading in for me.
the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
Oh, thanks, Corey.
Swing and a miss.
That's the first time I heard him.
5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh,
9 straight retired. Back here in San Francisco. So far, he's picking up right where he left off coming into this one, Siggy. Whatever he's eating lately, don't change a thing.
Well, a really impressive outing so far, and he told us pregame about the importance of getting off to a good
whoa,
start
Gavin,
against this lineup.
you're trying to try. Never mind.
Today.
Let me stop.
And there's a foul ball.
I think God was telling you should probably go to sleep.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using
You know
his
what I'm
pitches
saying?
in this one. Devers now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close, but called the ball.
I feel like that was a strike. Come on now.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped.
Oh, that barely was a strike. Never mind.
So they've still got both their challenges.
3. Oh no, I should have been 4. My bad. Did you see that singer David had like over 40 terabytes of CP? That was ridiculous.
2 now. The Giants
David.
yet to pick up a hit here.
You out here talking about? Oh wow, really?
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Oh, that's a little. It's a little much. Did you see that his own brother posted on Instagram saying that he should basically die.
and
crazy.
it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody
I
on.
mean, oh.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
No, no, no. Exactly. So right now you're 1 for 2.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. So welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Brother, can we get a fucking... Can we get a run in, bro?
It's the corner. It's 0-1. Chapman in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The 1-1. Chapman gets a piece there.
I hear Andrew Jones is your favorite player.
Towards first.
Thank you, Murakami.
He'll do it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Makes sense. He's kind of a heartless bastard anyways.
Strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup.
10 goons in a day is ridiculous.
Got him swinging. Whip number 9 for him.
That's ridiculous.
9.
That's a lot.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers,
Zero's,
what
dude,
hitters
zero's a
want
lot.
to see is
10?
the pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of
Brother,
the strike
10,
zone rather
10.
than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and
10.
it's finished up in a perfect spot.
Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close
At hours.
approach. He's great hitting the ball. And that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That to right. Hayes on his way over.
Every time you see Sidney Sweeney in Euphoria.
So 5 perfect innings in the books. Here's more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
He's a big Euphoria guy.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
You're the one that did it.
The line looking up makes a one-handed catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the corner. That is strike 2.
He's
Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Ah.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Just missed.
Yeah, that was. Oof.
And that one wrapped foul.
Someone wants to.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-2. And it's
Damn it.
fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around,
Hey,
create
that's
just
fine.
a
Corey
little bit
unfriended
of
me on
illusion at the
Snapchat.
end.
2-2 now.
I promise you, he did.
In the air, right field. Hayes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So he's perfect through 6. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
How?
Set for the
Oh,
last half of the 7th. Now it's the leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
oh, that's why I got banned. That's
Swinging
why.
a
I
foul
was
on the
like, man,
play.
Corey unfriended
This
me.
lineup
I
is
was
having a
just wanted
tough
to talk
time
to him
finding
about
a
some
good rhythm at the
wrestling.
plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In there. Got him looking for the K. A
That
big
was so
first
funny
out
because I
here in
was
the
like,
7th via the
I think this
punch
was
out.
in the middle of when
Yeah,
I
it just does so
left
much
the
to
part
change the
that left the
outlook of an
group.
important inning like this. When you got the
I
leadoff
think I was
hitter,
talking about
so
like
critical in
backlash,
setting the table when you got a tight game like
and I was
this.
like,
So
can you believe this
strikeout really
happened?
puts
And
them on their
then
heels.
I get the, like the little X, and I was like, did he unfriend me? I thought we were homies.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the
Oh,
ground,
there
and
goes my no
it
hitter.
gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone. And the tying runs at second base with a double. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Boog, really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really he's made them look pretty lost up to this point.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Sets him down looking. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. So the tying run at second stays alive.
You're
Swings
the
through
reason
it,
why I
and
have
that's a
that fucking
strikeout.
Well,
toy
he's on a great run of
in my
strikeouts
aisle.
and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving
She sounds
around,
like that
step
chick
out, something to interrupt his timing because
in
he's
F1.
coming right after these guys.
Base hit.
Wow,
In
I got
comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Go ahead, run on base. So here's Bader now. This one is center field. And that is that.
that brother called you by the government.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound.
Damn, the Giants won. Yeah, he did. Wow, we lost the first game to the Twins. We beat the Twins the second time. Oh, Brooks rolling. And Hayes. Wow. Everson Pereira. He did. Wow. You've embarrassed me. It's crazy. Honestly deserved.
From right field on the south side of Chicago, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So
Probably
much
the
confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
because I invited him back.
First pitch coming your way next. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Lucas Giolito. He leads the league in ERA, Siggy.
Yeah, he's always around the zone, Boog. Gets weak contact and makes hitters guess. That's how he's been able to stay on top.
Everything's crisp, movement, mix, location. A little different from your cardio stats, Siggy.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we know the numbers don't lie. Elite is elite. They'll be leaning on that arm all summer long.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Brother.
And a swing and a miss. Down on
Why don't you
strikes.
listen?
And
You
that's
can't
the
do two
first
things at
out.
once, dude.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially.
Fuck, how did you
with some
succeed at
strikes, have to
dominoes
be
then?
ready to pull the trigger.
Riley Green.
Brother,
With one down, takes the strike.
brother, I'm just saying. At my job, you gotta do two things at once. You gotta listen and you gotta stock shelves.
And there's a strike.
Quickly
I
into an
simply refuse to
0-2
believe.
count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
It's at a grocery store, dog.
Ball in 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. South side of Chicago. Just getting started here.
Ball in.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
There was a.
Got him. Strikes out the side.
I don't know
to
which
begin the
MLB
game.
this
What a
was,
start.
but I
Now it's
remember
the White
Corey was
Sox
crashing out on
turn.
Discord one
It's a
time
scoreless ball game. You're watching White Sox baseball
because I
on the
pulled
show,
Shohei.
Chicago.
And he started. He started going
We move ahead
crazy.
to the top of the second now. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
No, not in the Discord. You were just like, RTG just pulled Shohei. This fucking. Are you fucking kidding me? He doesn't even play this shit.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field.
Oh, did you really?
That one back. And go! And Torque muscles one out of here. Home run number 10 of the year. Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got the bat going too soon as strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start.
I ain't gonna
to
lie. I think I made a center build just so I can spend BC on something.
Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Colt Heath Up now for the
I would never buy
Tigers.
VC.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of this three-game set. Giolito, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The
Looks
White
like he's
Sox
got a
City
lot of
Connects
confidence in that
suck.
pitch.
I just the White Sox.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Though
And
the
that's
Chicago
4
Bulls ones, I guess.
strikeouts.
Yeah, those were okay. This shit. Those were good. These ones right here, my fucking team icon. Rays. I'm trying to say something, man. The ones with the White Sox with the fucking wing on the side is fucking ridiculous. That's my team icon. I was like, why am I playing the Guardians right now?
And that one hit to first.
But they were the White Sox. Anyways, continue, guys. What you were saying?
One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Now back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Parker Meadows leading things off.
Like, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's okay.
That one to first.
But I'm tired of seeing the White Sox with the wing on the side, thinking
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over
it's
his
the
last
Cleveland
5
Guardians.
games.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh, you're still watching Love Island?
1 now. Tap foul at the plate. Tied up here in the early
Watch it be
going.
450.
Fights
Wow.
that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
It's time to put Southtown there on the steroid list.
Bounce to the
I
left
think I saw him on
side.
the biogenesis report
Over to first.
with LeBron
First
James.
two batters retired here in the top of the third. High fly ball down the left field line.
Fucking Glaber
Way
fucking
back
Torrance.
there. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. And that is that.
Don't ever disrespect Mike. What do you think kids say nowadays?
Quietly there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1.
What do the kids say nowadays?
On the south side.
Hey, bitch. It's okay.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Nah, that's Taco Bell.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing
White Castle?
pitches outside the zone, and those chases are
This
turning
man
into
didn't even
outs.
say the fucking.
Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see. But I
That
think
brother
they have
combined
to.
Waffle House and White Castle together.
Retired in the 4th.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a
Oh, that's
strikeout
fucking
pitch is
atrocious.
being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the
Not in
defense when you
Minnesota.
get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
This to third.
Why the fuck not? You watch the Twins? No, I'm joking.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all
Like, my Astros ain't doing great this year, but I've
He's
seen
had 'em
success.
out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Torkelson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. He was late there. Strike 1.
That's fucking ridiculous. The brother's gonna send you a picture of him in his tidy
Swing and a
whities.
miss as he was out front. Struck him
He probably
out
would.
without a swing. That was
He's a
pretty
man of his
nasty.
word.
3 up, 3 down. Back at right field. An impressive outing so far, Singy picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with
Did you say Riley
right
Green?
now, Boog. You can see it in the way he's navigating this lineup.
Oh, my bad.
Street, batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ripped to short. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Struck out swinging his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. The White Sox up by a run. We're at the top of the fifth. Strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Picks up
Anything's possible if you put your mind to it.
And a big swing and a miss.
I have to restart the Madden League.
Empty, that's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Go chasing waterfalls.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Towards first, Murakami. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise, and our score remains 2-1. Back here on the south side, start of the sixth, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Parker Meadows. That one in there across the letters. And that drops in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate. When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes,
All right, Thomas
as a
Needle.
hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering.
Is it bedtime, Gert?
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
He has a tendency to
There's nothing wrong with the
chase out of
bedtime.
zone. That slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
I know this girl, one of the people that work in my store has a bedtime of 8:30. So I don't know how she's able to do it.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can
What time is Domino's open? Usually.
How did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Check swing called strike.
You don't even know what your store opens.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Save. It was never going to be easy.
Fucking Murakami.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. Tigers here on the south side. Dominant coming in, and everything has been working out there again. I mean, look at the stats, Singy.
Yeah, good.
Hey, Derek, good. A 2-run shot.
All featuring him to start the broadcast booth. He's made us look pretty smart today, and that's not always easy.
Ground ball right side.
Yo.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
I beg your pardon?
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
You're going to get something going. This is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Got him swinging.
go.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're
Well,
going
I
to have to
mean,
do it with
you're gonna have to
multiple
eye for an eye,
hits.
brother.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Fouls it back with 2
My brother
strikes.
says he's cranking right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single.
What is
So
unit?
they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring
What
position,
is
and try to
specific
have a
unit
better
of
chance
measurement
of
right there?
scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Set down on strikes. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Fuck it.
Welcome back.
Bring
And
the
a
all
new
on.
4-3.
4-3. What do you mean 4-3? Oh my. Fucking Dominguez. No. No. What? Oh, Baldwin, Benintendi, Sosa, and Murakami hit home runs. We get 4 home runs. I am streaming. They cannot. That's why I said. Why do you think I said that? I'm thankful that they can't hear you guys. I figured as much. Nah. Oh wow. Let me send this. Let me send this to Gavin. Where is Farmers? There we go. He's gonna love this trade. You can trade players on the IL. But hey, Colson McCurry hit home run. No, I think he does know what it means. There's no way he doesn't. Damn it. He believes. There's always a chance if you believe hard enough. I mean, they've got damn gotta be managers. What? We're gonna play on. We're gonna play. We'll play the Twins in the next episode. What did I do? No, no. I prefer stuffed crust. Either the stuffed crust or the Detroit deep dish. Yeah, the only time I would even consider eating Hawaiian if it was for free. If it was free, I would eat it. If not, I'm not going. I'm not the one that's personally seeking it. That makes sense. No, I wouldn't actively seek pineapple pizza. I would eat it if it was free. That's because I've been homeless before, Corey. Damn, he just joined. He did. We're gonna play the Twins. Gavin, you didn't check my trade. Yeah. No, Pablo Lopez. Salas, Miguel Mendez, Jagger Haynes, and Lamar King Jr. Also, who do you pick up? Who got Spencer Arrighetti? I'm about to go to sleep, guys. You guys have a good night.